Hey Libra, how are you doing? This reading is for Libra for the week of June the 9th to the 15th, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support, so thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What is going on for the fabulous and most beautiful balanced babes? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the 10 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. What's coming toward you? The 7 of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. What you are focused on is the 3 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. In your blocked and challenged position is the Page of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And your outcome is the 2 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay, Libra, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the 10 of Wands, and the 10 of Wands can be frustration and burnout, or there is something about a one-sided situation, and there's an energy of you being strategic, making swift, quick movements, and not telling people your beeswax. This could also be some kind of a heavy avoidant or a heavy embarrassing secret. 3 of Wands is also expansion and growth, plane, train, automobile, or travel. And I'm also getting an energy of longing. Page of Pentacles is about curiosity and study, research. It is also about knowledgeable or thirsty for information. So here, it's like you might have some kind of heavy secret or making a choice or a plan here, but doing so with strategy. This could also be move and relocation, because 10 of Wands could be like packing, but it isn't all for you to pack. I'm also getting an energy of a breadcrumber. So maybe you're doing all the work and you need to have a conversation. 7 of Swords is, game playing, or there is something about an agenda or a motive. You could also be feeling like somebody is sneaking around, lying to you. What is this 10 of Wands? A heavy lie. And the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And the King of Wands is a go-getter, an action taker, a natural born leader. There is also about persuasion, or there's charisma, a handling of a lot. You can do a lot, get a lot done. But King of Wands can also be somebody who is very adventurous and stay flexible. What is this 7 of Swords then? 7 of Swords. Is this person hiding heavy passion, heavy attraction, or does this person have a heavy workload? There's also an element of needing to ask for help or support, needing to ask for somebody to run an errand. And the 7 of Swords is kind of like bottling up your feelings or avoiding some kind of tough conversation. What is this 7 of Swords? And the High Priestess. Major Arcana 4, Pisces. I'll read that as Cancer. And the High Priestess is about trusting your intuition, trust your gut feelings. There is something about secrecy and mystery, or that there is something about lying or deceptive energy around you. And there could be a heavy intuition or some kind of trust issues going on in some kind of circumstance, situation. What is this 3 of Wands? 3 of Wands can also be an expectation. So right here, this person's avoiding taking any kind of action. So it's like you're doing all the heavy lifting, all the heavy work. And see how this dog is not impressed with this other dog or this other cat? Okay, so what is this 3 of Wands? Somebody here has an expectation that you should do everything. Maybe you've already done everything or always have done everything. So this person just could be a little bit lazy, like watching. Secretly knowing that they could help you, but they don't. What is this? And the Devil. Major Arcana 4, Capricorn. And Devil can be workaholic syndrome, or there is something about codependency, ill health, mental health, any kind of low vibrational energy. And see how you are looking, keeping a watchful eye. I'm also getting about jealousy, control issues, or there's somebody's pride and ego is getting the best of them. I'm getting like a clash between you and another person. Or there is something about father. See how there's like 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3? Okay, what is this? Page of Pentacles. So Page of Pentacles is about researching. It is also about thirsty for information. I'm also getting an energy of a person here who could be hiding or be very secretive about information. This could be a coworker. This can also be something about drug addiction, alcoholism, sex addiction, cheating. Something about cheating and lying. What is this Page of Pentacles? Page of Pentacles is a smart card because it is about taking a course, taking a class, upgrading your skills, putting out your feelers, putting out your resume. Almost feels like there's something that in the distance that is not for your highest good. And this could be like a toxic living situation, a toxic environment. There might be gossip. What is this Page of Pentacles? And the Ace of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And the Ace of Cups is a new beginning, new opportunity, new possibility. It is also about unconditional love, peace, harmony, tranquility. Or there's something about getting back in touch in your heart chakra. So instead of being like, oh yeah, I just love doing the one-sided situation. I love that, there is games being played or there's a bunch of secret lies going on. And Ace of Cups is new. So there could be some kind of new person here. Or this can also be somebody who's thirsty for information. Or maybe you need a little bit more water. Like lethargic. Taking your breaks at work. Like I was saying, something about materialism, materialistic. The way that you look, or, you doing all the work. Because this could also be CEO. Like you have a heavy work responsibility. Two of Wands, making a plan. This is about you having the world inside of your hands, the key inside of you to be extremely successful. And the Four of Pentacles. Watching how you spend and save your money. That's also a withdrawn energy. Or possession, it's mine. The need for greed. It is also an element of only seeing things black and white. So somebody here can't think outside of the box. Yeah, like pride and ego. Too proud to admit that they're wrong about a situation. You could be definitely dealing with a Capricorn here. Page of Pentacles in the blocked and challenge position can be Capricorn as well. Man-child, woman-child. Almost like you have to reconnect with this person. Or this is also hoarding. So it means like gripping and holding on to something that is too small for you. Okay, 10 of Wands and the King of Wands. And the 8 of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And the 8 of Cups is about purging. Letting go of a person, place, or a situation that is one-sided. Or you are dealing with somebody who is wearing a false identity. There is something about persona. See how this person looks loyal, but they're not? I feel like this person can fake it. Yeah, and there's somebody slippery here. Something about slipping. Slipping and catching. Okay, so what is the Seven of Swords and the High Priestess? Secrecy and lies. Trust your gut feeling. Your first initial gut feeling. And the Five of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And the fives in the tarot signifies change. I'm also getting something about codependency and codependency. Like another person either relies on you too heavily. Five of Pentacles is also negatively thinking, doubting, scarcity in finances, ill health, mental health, an addictive personality. This person could spend a lot of money and you're like, where's all this money going? Or there's something about hoarding, possession, control. And that Five of Pentacles can also be somebody here who is riding your coattail or leeching off you. Or somebody struggling definitely with some kind of secret. Some kind of secret here. Okay, what is this Three of Wands and double? You can see through somebody's fake, phony baloney lie. Because see how it looks like a golden retriever, like a golden opportunity, but you already know that it's not. And the Three of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And the Three of Pentacles is about collaboration and teamwork. But there's something here that you don't trust. It is also about not getting along, like butting heads with an individual. It feels very my way or the highway. Like if it doesn't work for this person, then it's almost like, or your ideas are wrong, or like it just makes you believe. Yeah, because look at heavy King of Wands. Something that your heart was invested in. But this is a reinvesting and learning for yourself. The Hierophant. Hierophant is about government agency jobs, rules, regulations, tradition, family. More Capricorn energy here. So this is Aries, Capricorn. And Aries is always about my way. My way or the highway. Again, Capricorn, Aries. I feel like you're butting heads with another individual here, or somebody is actually being a butt head. Like, why is this cat winking? And Three of Pentacles is like, you know, building something brick by brick, but there's a blockage here. Or somebody's blocking you from expanding and growing. Spending money, something about spending money. Okay, what is this Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups in your blocked and challenged position? And the Nine of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Well, the Nine of Pentacles is up here, is knowing your worth, knowing your value, internally, externally, taking really good care of your health, wealth, and happiness. But in the blocked and challenged position, this speaks of codependency, or somebody here who acts really independent, like they have it going on, but they don't. So they're actually like this Page of Pentacles versus like this pre-Empress type of a beautiful, stunning energy. It is also about something about your own health, like getting back into a routine. So taking really good care of your diet, taking really good care of your own body and boundaries. Nine of Pentacles is also somebody who wants to be single, but there's still struggle of like a relationship or a situationship here. What is this? Two of Wands, withdrawing from breadcrumbs. Secret. Yeah, it just feels like abandonment issues, like somebody, and the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And the Queen of Wands, oh my goodness, embody this energy, Libra. This is about asserting oneself and taking action. It is also about not giving a flying flip-flop to the flip of what anyone thinks of he or she. They just do what they want. This is also getting or receiving a ton of positive attention, but there's a withdrawn energy, like making plans or something about a new situation happening here. Queen of Wands is also about persuasion, your solar plexus, sexy time. Just looking at all these elements here. And you have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands on the board, but then you have the Page of Pentacles in the blocked and challenged position. So this could be about custody over children. Like this could also be like a heavy controlling father, or there's something about addictions, an addictive personality. The Fool, Major Arcana 4, Aries. Give me one more card for this. Somebody here might be hiding their mental health or ill health as well, or depression, putting on a good face, but vibes don't lie, you know? Or somebody here is a bum, like a straight up bum. They act like they're an entrepreneur or something here, or maybe that this is what you need. Withdrawing. And embody the Queen of Wands. This is where, you know, feeling inspired, but that can also be you, a loss of passion, a loss of attraction. Or you have this Queen of Wands. This person is motivating or an inspiration to you. Could be a friend. But there's something about suppress creativity, suppress bottled up type of solar plex energy. The Lovers. Give me one more card for this Five of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Seven of Swords. And the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And you know, the Queen of Swords, typical court card is Libra. But I'm also getting, I'm open and receptive to conversation, but I'm not putting up with a lot of garbage or BS. This is also you being very clear and slicing out any kind of deceptive behavior. It almost feels like you're coming out of some kind of lonely patch of your life and into something with this Queen of Wands. This could also be a friend, like saving up your money or saving up for something significant. There is something about the blockage though. And it could be something about father, like an angry, jealous, controlling father. But you know, Queen of Swords can also be being too harshly judgmental and feeling the pressure on yourself. Or you do have somebody who is heavily judgmental around you, says harsh things or mean things, or you need to be more nice to yourself, be more kind and gentle and soft to yourself, be more loving. So here, it's like wanting to be free from some kind of circumstance or situation. That's a Four of Swords. Four of Swords is about rest, recovery, rejuvenation, recharging your battery. There's somebody here. It's like tempting you with a good time. Temptation will test you. Or there is somebody who's like trying to block an interaction between this here. And I do feel like it could be somebody who, or you, needing to unload this baggage. Could be a Leo, a Sagittarius, a Pisces. The Lady of the Lake, absolute truth, courage, self-respect, and responsibility. This is about you taking the reins and taking back power and control in your own life. But it almost feels like you're overcoming a lonely period or overcoming some kind of like sickness or some area of life that was making you sick. Could be a work situation, family, the Wind Fairy, thoughts, words, intellectual analysts. The Raven, magic, coincidence, synchronistic events. And that's a number 10. 10 in the tarot is the Wheel of Fortune, which is expect the unexpected. This is also about hiring an apprentice. The Goblin, the wounded human ego. Yeah, I feel like you might have bruised somebody's ego here. But you know, anytime that we get a hit to our ego or somebody bruises our ego, it humbles the heck out of us. So I feel like you've hit somebody and bruised their ego. Something about the shadow. Fast changes. Things happening suddenly in a short period and in a hurry. Take bold steps forward right here with that Queen of Wands. But see, it's like you already have the absolute truth. And it's embarrassing sometimes when we find out that, you know, our boss said that we were going to get a promotion, or, you know, this person said they were single, but they're really, or that you're in a relationship, but they act single. Somebody here wants to be single or wants to be their own entrepreneur. There's something about thirsty for information, or you do have somebody who's a breadcrumber. Longing. It's like your soul longing for more endings. The cycle is over. It's time for you to make a change, rebirth. It's time to say goodbye. And that's the 8 of Cups, right? Emotionally detaching from a person, place, or a situation. Something that you thought was loyal to you or you were very loyal to doesn't feel like that in the connection. This can also be like your spouse walking away from a very toxic job. Maybe it was impacting the relationship. Investments. Investments made will have positive results that will bring prosperity. Invest wisely. Well, you go from the 5 to the 3 to the 4 of Pentacles. But in your blocked and challenged position is like prosperity, you know, financial independence. I feel like there also could be somebody who is financially codependent on you, or you've allowed this behavior, but you don't have to allow it to continue. Exhausted. Feeling financially drained, lacking viable options, recharge and regroup. And you do have somebody here who is very motivating or an inspiration. You know, Queen of Wands is, stop caring, Libra, who cares? So what, it didn't work out? Don't worry, prosperity lies ahead. Just recharge, regroup. Whale, great worry over nothing. There you go. So you don't have to worry yourself sick that something better won't come, or that this is the end. Goldfish, increase in material wealth and spiritual growth. Horse, short journey. Maybe you feel guilty for even taking a holiday. Because maybe you're the breadwinner in the family and you feel guilty for taking a holiday with maybe your friend here. Broom, new home, new attitude. I like that. Yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. Bell, an announcement. Pin, new job and career. So I feel like there has been some kind of like family dynamic, or, you know, a toxic workplace, a toxic controlling father, my way to the highway. It does feel like there's something about, you know, a situation where you have been very strategic to get out of this situation. I feel like you have another individual that's on the same page as you, but I do feel like it almost feels like you're tiptoeing around a situation. Like, how can we scurry around this situation? And somebody here pretends like they have something to offer, but they really don't. I feel like this person's more of the Page of Pentacles. Like, they're longing for more. They're longing to be independent, but there's so much codependency, or there's so much drama, or there's just toxic energy around you. It's almost like you got to get out. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe, and Libra, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.